This is the reason why I really feel like men are very better people than women.
Wait a minute! Who are you?
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Rome, back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. And as you can see, I got what looks to be a very, very controversial take. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it.
This is the reason why I really feel like men are very better people than women. Let me tell you one good reason that is very clear. When a woman makes money, when a woman, maybe she goes and gets an education, goes and gets, a career and work in a big firm and becomes, rich. The thing that she thinks in her head is, oh, I'm rich now. I don't need no man. Every man disappear from this planet. I don't care. But when a man gets to that point where he is rich and he has money, the thing he thinks about is, you know what? Now I have all this money. I think I need a woman. Now I have this money. I think I need to go and do this. I need to go and do that. When men get money, they want to provide. They want to offer value. But when women get money, oh my God, they want to turn into the most, meanest, the most angriest. That's when they start wishing that I don't need no man. I don't need a woman. I made a post
and she is 100% right. And for the 4% of women that watch my channel, well, I know those are the ones that watch with good intention because they're subscribed, but I know I got some hate watchers and some ninja watchers. That's the reason why, how can I put this? That's the reason why successful men and women have a hard time finding one another and staying together. Because when men make a whole lot of money, they're like, oh, okay, now I just need to add a woman to my life. You know what I mean? In order to get that complete package that I'm looking for as far as like fulfillment, legacy, things of that nature. But when a woman gets money, man, let me tell you, bro, it's crazy. This is one of the reasons why you hear a lot of men say that a woman, an easy way to tell that a woman really likes you is if she spends her money on you. Because women are selfish by nature and they want to spend other men's money. They don't want to spend their money. So if you do got a woman right now that does not mind spending her money on you, man, you damn near got a unicorn. Let's keep it moving.
Woman, I made a post and I said, if you were to delete one thing, I gave 4 options. I'll put a picture of it here. I gave 4 options. If you were to pick one of this to delete, are you going to delete food? Are you going to delete clear skin? Are you going to delete money? Or are you going to delete men? Most of the women are choosing, I'm going to delete men. I'm going to delete men. I'm going to delete men. For whatever reason that they made all those things, I don't know. But I don't think there's a reason why anybody would want to delete men. Even if somebody had done something very bad to you in the past, if a man had done something very bad to you in the past, because that one man did something bad to you in the past, does not mean that you should project all those your past experience on every man in the world to the extent where you say, I want every man to be deleted off the world. Now,
well, between the hashtag 4B movement recently and the hashtag unalive all men, which was just a few years ago, are you really surprised that they chose men out of those 4 choices? Here's what I want her to do. Put those same 4 choices up and replace women and ask men the same question. And I would like to see what outcome she would get. Let's keep it moving.
Off the world. Now, this is why I usually will tell women when they say, I don't want to marry young, I want to, have experience. What kind of experience are you having? You are going to fill yourself up with traumas, because when women say I want experience, what they are indirectly saying is that I want to sleep around, do whatever it is I want to do, have fun, and then when I'm old, then I will not look for one woman's son that I will tie down. So instead of getting married at a young age, I didn't get married at a young age, but if I was wiser like I am now, I would have used my youth very well. But most women, they will wait until when they are in their 30s, when they don't near menopause, when they are your best time is gone. That's when you will now decide to go and tie yourself with a man. It's not fair. Men, I don't advise you to marry early. That's why women should marry older men and men should wait until they're older before they marry. Because if a woman marries a younger man does not have the resources. Most of the time, not all younger men, but most younger men will not have the resources to take care of the family. And as women get to 18, they get to their prime. That's the time when is their peak. That's when they are most beautiful. That's when they are most desirable. 18 to 25. And then from 25 to 30, they begin to depreciate. Their sexual value, not their value as a human being. Their value as a human being still remains good. But their sexual value, their marketplace value for relationship begin to decline the moment you pass 25. Because the men are mostly attracted to the younger women. But women don't know this. And me too, I didn't know this. If I knew, I would have used my time even better. But God saved me. I can't come out. But some women, instead of using their youth, instead of using their prime, their beauty now, they will wait until they are 30. But the reason why they are running to marry when they are 30 is because when a woman turns 30, the options that she has begin to reduce. Men don't really want older women. From 30, you don't they old. And it's not that they are being too picky. It's a biological instinct. Just imagine if a man wanted maybe 3 children and now you're 30 years old, you will not be able to reproduce that 3 children that the man wants. That's why you see most women now, when they're getting older, they realize they did not get a relationship, they didn't get this, they didn't get that. They will not start using their money to opt for, surrogacy for other people to carry their children because they've passed that age of, carrying a baby, healthy. They are not strong enough to do it basically. And then they start using their money to, to have the children without fathers, without husbands. They start having, because no reasonable man will go and marry a woman that is past her prime, that will not be a liability to him in terms of, oh, this woman is too old now. It's not safe for her to carry a child. Let's pay somebody to carry. Why will a man go through such a stress when he can actually go and marry a younger woman of 20 and have his children if he wants 3 or whatever? A man's peak is from when a man don't reach 30 to 40. That is when he don't ripe. So men from 20 to 30, they never ripe. They be amateur. Leave them alone. But when the man don't reach 30 to 45, now that time man don't ripe. But woman, when she reach 18, now that time when she ripe. And then when she don't reach 25, she don't overripe. So if you don't get luck to grab something at that of 25, now you don't get into danger zone because menopause, they come quickly. Now this is the reason why.
And I just want to say it is refreshing to hear a woman understand this, because when you try to explain this to other women, or when you see women on these podcasts complaining about men dating younger women, their response is usually somewhere along the lines of, oh, because you want to be able to control her because she doesn't know any better, and yada yada yada, and this and that, which I find ironic, considering the women that are in their 30s and their 40s are complaining about not being able to find men that are providers and leaders, but you're shaming them for wanting to date younger women who will be, how can I say, more welcoming to accept a man's leadership and provision, as opposed to y'all when y'all rebel against it because y'all want it on y'all terms, even though y'all aren't the ones that control access to the relationships and marriage. Ladies, 9 times out of 10, especially if a man is childless and he's older, he is dating younger because he wants children. He's not passing up women the same age as him because, oh, y'all are damaged goods and y'all got all this baggage. I mean, that's part of the reason why, but that's not the only or main reason why. Now, if a man has already had kids and he doesn't want to deal with women of that age, that's a completely different conversation. And that would probably fall under the reasons that I just mentioned. But for childless older men, when they typically go younger, it's because they still want to have kids. No shade. Let's keep it moving.
Quickly. Now, this is the reason why I say that I feel like men are much more better people than women. Woman gets money, I don't need no man. Man gets money, oh, I need woman. That's why I feel like men, they are so much more better people than women are. And if you give woman power, we all know what happened. If I ask you now, if do you prefer to have a male boss or a female boss? Most women will say they want to have male bosses because the male bosses will treat them better than the female bosses would. So women, we need to do better. It's not nice for you to be wishing that there should be no men in the world. If there are no men in the world, who is going to do all those jobs that keep society running? We have electricity today. We have so many things working together for our own good, that we are being able to survive in this world because men are working in the position to keep these things running. What kind of jobs do women typically take when they go to university? They take stupid majors that not useful at all, like acting. They are models. They are therapists. They don't take any tangible roles that will really, if something happens now, those roles are, you can't do with them. But you see, men, when they want to major, they go and do things like engineering. They do medicine, surgeons, and all these roles that society cannot do without. I'm not saying that there are no women who takes on these good roles that society really needs. But if you were to put it on the scale, men do much more than women do. Not because men are better, but just because women choose not to take those courses. If you go to your university now and go and see the courses that women major in. There are courses, journalism, all these courses that they are not really needed for society to function. If we don't have journalists and media people today, the world will still go on. But if we don't have engineers, if we don't have surgeons, if we don't have doctors, if we don't have those people that are in the sea, making sure the dams are working, electricity will shut down. If we don't have the people to lay down the roads, and we will now have roads. So men major in things that are really, beneficial for society to function. But women major in things that makes them feel good, not really what is needed for society. They just major in things that make them feel good. But men put the needs of the larger society into consideration than how women put their needs in front. Their women are very selfish beings. They put their needs before others, but men will put the needs of others before them. That's why I see most men will go to take military positions and go to war and register in the army. Most women will not. There are some women, don't get me wrong, before I come for me, there are some women who do these things. But if we were to say, okay, calculate the number of women that do it, there are very few, one or two. Because naturally, women don't want to do those things. So why not appreciate the men who put their lives on the line to do and take this kind of positions to make society running for us to live comfortably? Why would you wish that men disappear from the world? I don't get it. Anyway, they will say I'm stupid. I hate women. I don't hate women. I love women. That's why I'm giving people the best advice. Love and not hate. Not say you are only loving your fellow women. Love men, love women, love everybody. That's how we are going to move forward. Not this one that people are doing. Anyway, bye.
And she made a few great points there at the end, especially the part when she said, you know what happens when you give women power. Because I don't know if any of you guys watch my live reactions that I do on the weekends on my live shows, but I did a live reaction about a month ago. First black judge um, in the area where she was at. I think it was Atlanta or somewhere. I can't remember off the top of my head. But a brother was getting married to a Thai woman, and she gave the Thai woman issues just because she had found out last minute who her real father was, because she was trying to get married to the brother in the United States. And of course, her being a black judge and being a hater, she abused her authority and threw her in jail when all she was trying to do was just getting paperwork changed so that way the courts would have the correct information. But then on the flip side, she sneaks in her own friends, black of course, and gets them married in the court when there's nobody there, no security, no nothing. So anybody could have brought a weapon in there, somebody could have got hurt. You put everybody there at risk for your friends, but you abuse your authority for some strangers. You see what I'm saying? And I also did a video recently of women. Reportedly, it was like 80% of women who did this survey said they would prefer a male boss over a female boss. You mean to tell me in the boss chick era that we're in right now, women still prefer a male boss over a female boss? You can't make this shit up. And we've done countless videos about how men keep the infrastructure in the world that we living in running. So for women to sit over here and act like they don't need men, it's just crazy. And honestly, I think women who talk like that are just drama dumping, and they just trying to run their mouth to make themselves feel better. But y'all let me know what y'all thought about this. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way y'all know when I'm uploading. Hit the like button because that's what the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also look out for the travel vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler. Link is in the description. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.